Peggy 16.
Okay, so what is going on? So as you guys saw by the first opening of this video is the Life is Strange Part 1 remastered trailer. But the original title of the actual trailer is called Life is Strange Remastered Collection. And I'm going to be playing the trailer here and looking at it, but not for a reaction or anything. Yes, the trailer looks good. Now, will the actual animation, look like this? There's a good chance that it probably won't look like this. The visual of the trailer looks great. One thing that I did notice in the trailer, which I think they might add to this, something that I missed over before. I gotta find it. Let's see, where is it? It's at the... Actually, hold up. Go back a bit more. Hold on. So at the 0.17 second mark, it looks like you have Rachel Amber that might be in this game in the remastered collection. There's something else that I noticed too for this remastered trailer. I gotta find it. At the 0.27 second mark in this trailer, with the, looks like David Mattson a bit, you see the forest with the fire. I think they're going to be referencing or even adding that as a flashback to before the storm, to where they could be adding some new things in the re-release remastered collection of Life is Strange. Like, for example, for those who played Return to Arkham, where they remastered Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, they did add in some deleted dialogue for Arkham Asylum, and they added in deleted dialogue and deleted scenes in Arkham City that did make both of the games for a remaster 10 times better than the Xbox 360 versions. Now, don't get me wrong, I did go back and replay the Xbox 360 versions of the game, and they still hold up. But the remasters really hold it in together that much more because, again, they added in deleted dialogue for the first game, deleted dialogue and deleted scenes in the second game. So I think they're going to be definitely adding in flashbacks, deleted scenes probably, and even some parts that were cut out where you would probably be able to play through and even meet, as Max, be able to meet Rachel Amber when she either, goes into another alternate timeline, kind of like what we've seen before with Chloe when she was paralyzed. So the only way that I can see me playing part one again by rebuying part one again to even get in the remastered collection. It says available, autumn 2021, is if they do add in what they're showing with this trailer that you guys saw, because it really looks like we will be getting some added in scenes that were took out of the first one, some added in playthrough scenes again that were took out of the first one. From what I have mentioned, that's the only way I can see me buying or rebuying this first one. Now, will the remastered graphics look as good as this trailer? Probably not. It'll probably look good, but it probably won't look this good. If you take a look at, again, Return to Arkham trailer with the remasters for that, when they ported, again, Arkham Asylum, Arkham City over to the PS4, yeah, there were some things a bit wrong when they first came out. I talked about that on an older channel of mine, Jazzy Entertainment, talking about the remasters. Again, they're very great, but the graphics weren't as crisp like they advertised in the trailer. For example, you had texture problems and some lag problems in the remaster of Arkham Asylum, and you had some lag problems and time delays in Arkham City. Do I think Life is Strange really needs a touch-up or a remaster like that? No, because I streamed it not that long ago on this channel. So it still holds up, it still looks good, but I am going to be curious. I think before I even rebuy it for the remastered collection, I'm going to watch gameplay of it first, when it does come out, because I'm curious if they will be adding in from what they're teasing in this teaser trailer. Like, are they going to be adding in some deleted scenes, some cut scenes, so we get to play through? Because again, it looks like we might be able to meet Rachel Amber as Max, and it also looks like we're going to get flashbacks or even play through the part as Max and seeing the forest fire that, of course, Chloe and Rachel did end up causing in the prequel game, which is Before the Storm. So I'm very curious exactly what they're going to be adding into this, because it has to be worth people's time. It has to be worth the money, and they got to add some new stuff in the game that, yes, will make it a bit longer, but will probably even hold it more together, and not just have it be, okay, well, that's just a teaser trailer, and then all of a sudden, boom, we get the game. It may look good, but it's still the same thing that we bought before when it came out. And the collection might be, who knows, it might be like what? Maybe a bonus disc, the soundtrack, a t-shirt, poster, stickers, who knows? But who knows what it might come with. But again, from what the trailer has pointed out and several things, like I said, in the 0.17 seconds, you get Rachel Amber that will make an appearance in some way, shape, or form in the game. You get at the 27-second mark of the trailer, you get the forest fire. Those two main things, were never pointed out in the first game. They were never seen. Yes, I mean, we found Rachel Amber's body buried, but we really didn't, quote unquote, see her per se. So I'm very curious about the new stuff that will be definitely being added to the re-release of Life is Strange 1. Very curious. The reason why I say that is because if they're doing this to part 1, there could be a good chance we could get the finished product of Before the Storm, because Before the Storm, it was unfinished. We do know there's a lot more that plays in with what I talked about before during not just Before the Storm's live stream that I did a couple months ago, but also with part 1 as well. And I think it would be interesting if they add in, again, the finished version of Before the Storm to play as Rachel Amber, because, we don't know what caused her to ditch Chloe and to go for Frank Bowers. We don't know the type of adventure, per se, or trouble and the things that she was doing with Frank. And then all of a sudden, boom, she gets killed by, of course, Jefferson and Prescott. So I'm very curious to get those filled in, and there could be a good chance we could get that one day and to play the finished product of Before the Storm and be able to play again as Rachel Amber during the second half of the game. And you guys already know my theories on that during the live streams for the first 2 games and everything. But yeah, again, I hope they really add in a lot of hitting stuff in the re-release of part 1. Again, really adding in some deleted scenes, dialogue, deleted plays as well. And it really looks like we might be getting the appearance of Rachel Amber in the re-release of this, and also might be playing through a different alternate reality again and seeing the forest fire through Max's eyes and her meeting Rachel Amber for the first time. But with that being said, I'm out. Peace.